Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. Just as I thought Vaiot was due to have a pullback, it has gone even more ballistic than it already was. I was up 15x on Vaiot last night. I am now up over 23x my money on Vaiot. It is absolutely ridiculous what is going on in this bear market right now, guys. 60% up today, 23 million in market cap. I was talking about this on my channel around 1 million in market cap. I talked about it on live streams below 1 million in market cap. It's absolutely insane that some of my Patreons have got in and they're up over 20x. I'm up over 20x, but I don't care, right? 20x, this is all right. We made like 20x on Film Crib or whatever. So I'm up over 20x. I'm happy. I'm glad, but I'm not selling anytime soon, right? I'm holding long term. This is a very long term play for me. But I'm made up that some of my Patreons have cashed in at 20x and, they're going sailing to Dubai now. So some amazing things are happening, but I just want to do an update video here on Vaiot and just explain, my reasoning behind this, why I think it's gone up so much, and is it due a real big pullback, or is this just going to keep going until maybe like 50 million in market cap or 100 million in market cap? Who knows, right? So what are my future predictions for Vaiot? How high do I think it can go? And what are my short-term predictions for Vaiot? Before I get into that, I need to let everyone know I am not a financial advisor. Anything I say in this video is just my opinion only. Always do your own research before you invest your money. So if you don't know already, if you've been sleeping under a rock, you haven't been watching this channel, you haven't been in my Patreon, Vaiot is up big, okay? And what is Vaiot essentially? Vaiot is an automated AI smart contract platform. It's an AI assistant. And this can solve many issues which we would do day to day, right? So sales assistant type issues, legal issues, a whole plethora of different issues which would traditionally need humans to have to do them. Now, with the developments of AI, we can use something like Vaiot, which is decentralized on the blockchain, very secure, very anonymous, and it's very, very efficient to a lot of businesses out there. So we've got the AI legal assistant, we've got the AI protection broker and aggregator, and we've got the sales assistant. This one's going to be absolutely huge in my opinion. If you think about many companies right now, how they operate in sales, they could just have an AI assistant doing that for them, right? They get the smart contracts in and the AI assistant does it for them. We've seen the rise of something called ChatGPT, okay? And this has gone absolutely incredible. So many people have been using this. I've seen hundreds and hundreds of my Patreons. Well, I have 140 altogether if you include the people paying through crypto. I've seen a lot of them talk about it, right? So I've been aware of that. People have been talking about it in some of my group chats. And I think this is big. I think a whole AI revolution is literally starting right now. We are at the very beginning of a revolutionary transformation in the way that jobs are done, in the way that humans interact, and much more. Okay, we talked about the sales assistant here, right? Many businesses employ sales assistants for their business. This may no longer need to be the case, okay? With Vaiot, you may be able to have most of the day-to-day sales assistant related jobs done through AI, done through smart contracts. Much more efficient, much more cheaper. You don't even have to pay labor. And it's more likely to be right because there's less margin for human error. So I'm very, very bullish on Vaiot as a whole. I highly recommend that you go and check out the white paper on this. It's absolutely incredible. When you go and read the white paper, you can see the true potential in this. It's an amazing white paper. They go into a lot of depth here about the potential usage of the product, where they believe it's going to be used, how the technology actually works, and smart contracts in depth, etc. And you can see it's a very long white paper, 187 pages. So they've really gone into depth here. I'm just absolutely astonished that I was able to get into this under 1 million in market cap. And I'm going to show you right now the evidence for that. So it was only like November. It was in November. This was trading around an 800k market cap. I was talking in November about this one. I was telling people, AI is going to be big. It's the future. And if you combine that with smart contracts, you combine that with a decentralized blockchain, there's definitely massive room for the upside. So congratulations to all the people who are in. Now I'm going to talk price. I've talked about the project as a whole. Also, if you want to buy it, you can buy it on KuCoin, Gate.io. But I've talked about the project as a whole now. What people want to know is, are we due a massive pullback? This is hard to gauge because I had TA guys telling me around 10 million in market cap that this was the top. I had people cashing out, telling me, Archie, 10 million market cap, take out your profits, put it somewhere else. Obviously, they were wrong. They were blatantly wrong because it's gone on to do another double that and more. So they were obviously clearly wrong, the people who were telling me to take some profits at 10 million. And I had so many of them messaging me constantly, Archie, take profits. You've got a 10x. This is a 10 million market cap. Well, it was a good job I didn't take profits because now I'm up 23x instead of being up 10x. And there's a big, big difference on that because obviously money compounds, okay? I'm not going to disclose the actual amount, the actual figure that I've made, but I can tell you it's a lot to make in a bear market. And it's probably more than what most people made in a bull market. So, yeah, there will be a pullback though. I am not deluded. I'm not telling you that this is never going to pull back. There will eventually be a pullback. I need to make that crystal clear. Okay, there will be a pullback at some point. How low we go, I don't know. Maybe it's very much dependent on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes and tanks right down to 13K, you can expect this is going to tank right back down. But I think right now the AI trend in crypto is too big for this to go all the way back down and make new lows. I really think it's too big. We're not going to see this under 1 million in market cap anytime soon, in my opinion. I think the AI trend is set. Everyone has acknowledged this now. It's now kind of a fact. It's now known and acknowledged to be true that in the next bull run, a lot of AI projects are going to do very well. It's kind of like a known axiom, okay? The AI projects will do well in the next bull run. Obviously not financial advice, but it seems pretty self-evident to me that that is the case. And if that is the case, then Vaiot is going to perform. Now, in terms of how low we can go, like I said, if Bitcoin is to crash very hard, if Bitcoin is going to go and tank and make new lows in the next few months, which a lot of people believe it will, then I'm maybe seeing Vaiot have a retracement down to around 10 or 9 million in market cap. I can't actually see it going back down to these ranges here around anywhere between 800k and 5 million. I just can't see it happening. I think the AI trend is set. If it does happen, people are going to buy big anyway. So if you see this go down to 5 million in market cap, you can bet all the people who didn't get in, all the people who missed out on this trend, they're all going to FOMO back in at 5 million and it's going to shoot it back up. So yeah, in terms of how low I think we can go, maybe 10 million if Bitcoin absolutely crashes. However, it might not happen. Vaiot may just continue to rally up and up and up. And you guys know that I'm holding. My intention is not to sell this anywhere until we get around 200 million in market cap or above. My actual goal on Vaiot is between 500 and 1 billion in market cap. So I might take a little bit of profit at 200 million, right? Maybe take out, a few $1,000, but I'm not going to be taking much profits until we get to 500 million or a billion. So yeah, maybe when I see this hit 200 million, I'll take out maybe 5,000, 10,000, something like that. But no intention at all to take out anything big in terms of this investment. So yeah, I do highly recommend that you do your own due diligence. You don't just FOMO into projects. But ultimately, even seeing this at 23 million in market cap for me is a bargain. That is a discount. Okay, because whether you like it or not, AI is going to be the future. AI is in fact the now. AI projects are performing astronomically well right now, okay? And that is a very good hint. It's a very good subtle suggestion that in the next bull market, millionaires are going to be made in these AI projects. If a project can perform well in a bear market, if it can attract a lot of investment in a bear market, imagine how big it can be in a bull market. That's what I really want to stress. And it's not just Vaiot in the AI sector that's performing well. We've got AGIX, Singularity Net, another big holder in my portfolio. We've got Fetch AI, a project which I don't personally hold. However, it's performing very, very well. In the last 14 days, it's up 70%. In the last 7 days, it's up 70%. So it's pretty self-evident to me that when the overall crypto market is pretty flat, Okay, Bitcoin is literally up 0.2%. It's pretty self-evident to me when you've got AI projects up 40%, 50%, 30%, whatever. It's pretty self-evident that this is going to be the next trend in the next bull market, or one of the big trends. So hopefully this video helps some people. I was just sharing my thoughts on Vaiot. Obviously, it's gone up a lot more since the last update video I made on Vaiot. I think it was around like 12 million or something in the last update video. It's gone up even higher. I'm up way over 23x now. It's like 24, 25x, something like that. I don't even know. I can't even keep count anymore. It just keeps going up and up and up. But I do think this will give at some point, whether Bitcoin goes back down and then we see all the altcoins follow, or whether it just has a technical level of resistance which it can't pass. But ultimately, in the very long run, 1 to 2 years, I think this is a very good buy anywhere under 100 million in market cap. Obviously, not financial advice, just my opinion. If you haven't already, guys, check out the Patreon. Highly, highly recommend. Had you have been a Patreon, you would have got Vaiot. You would be up 20x your money. Had you have been a Patreon, you would have got into Film Crib. You'd be up over 20x your money. Well, something like that, right? 3,000%. So massive gains have been made on a routine basis. Even in a bear market, most people have made profits. Okay, I've made big profits, and I know a lot of the people in my inner circle especially have made big profits. So if we're making good gains in a bear market, 10x, 20x, 23x in a bear market, you can times all of that by 10 in the next bull market. Okay, 23x in this bear market, that's going to be 230x in the next bull market. That is how crypto rolls. The bull markets are absolutely crazy. If you've been able to witness a bull market from the very beginning, you will know that yourself. Any coin in the world that has any form of slight potential utility skyrockets. You have meme coins skyrocketing. Anything with dogging goes 100x, right? So you can bet these AI projects with massive utility behind them, with massive sentiment behind them. You can bet that some of the ones I'm sharing in this Patreon group are going to do well. Highly recommend the VIP Plus tier. These guys are going to be getting access to pre-sales, and I can assure you, there's an AI, artificial intelligence pre-sale alert coming out soon. So join this tier while you can and get access to the pre-sales that are coming out, guys. Massive gains are going to be made, and also get access to all of the projects that I'm buying, right? Because I just bought a recent project recently. Okay, I literally just bought a project today. And I think this is going to do 100x on my money. So check out the Patreon. Links in the description. Look forward to seeing everyone in the next one, guys. Have a really good rest of your day. Goodbye.